What is up, guys? So for this video I wanted to discuss the timeline of Breaking Bad as it pertains to the upcoming 4th season of Better Call Saul. Alright, before I start this video I just wanted to thank every single person who has subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Your support has been incredible.
Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on!
Okay, so the main issue with discussing and analyzing the timeline of Breaking Bad is that there is no official timeline for the show. What we do know for certain about Breaking Bad is that the show's 5 seasons span 2 calendar years exactly. We know this due to the fact that the show's pilot episode in season 1 takes place on Walter White's 50th birthday, and the final episode of the show in season 5 entitled Felina takes place on his 52nd birthday. Additionally, we know that 1 calendar year has passed in the timeline of Breaking Bad in season 5 in the episode entitled 51, which displayed Walter White's 51st birthday. Even with this information being revealed, the problem that still remains is that there are no official years given for this 2-year timeline in Breaking Bad. Due to the fact that season 1 of Breaking Bad originally aired in 2008, many people have surmised that the 2-year period which the show encompassed spanned between the years 2008 and 2010. However, there are inconsistencies in this potential timeline that we saw displayed in various episodes over the course of Breaking Bad. For example, in the pilot episode of Breaking Bad in season 1, during a scene of Walter White driving, we see a handicapped rearview mirror tag in his car that is dated 12/27/08, which is likely the expiration date for this tag. However, in season 4 of Breaking Bad, in the episode entitled Shotgun, we see a poster on the wall of the Los Pollos Hermanos restaurant that says ABQ votes Best Burrito 2010. As a result, this poster appears to cause an inconsistency in the assumption that the 2-year timeline of Breaking Bad took place between the years 2008 and 2010, because this episode in season 4 takes place before Walter White's 51st and 52nd birthday. Additionally, a notorious inconsistency that was displayed in Breaking Bad can be seen through the dialogue in season 5 of Breaking Bad in the episode entitled Gliding Over All. In this episode, we hear Jack Welker mention that Walter White's desired plan to kill 10 people in 3 separate jails within a 2-minute window is more complicated than the plan that was enacted to kill Osama bin Laden.
No, I gotta be straight with you, man. Taking out all these guys is doable. But hitting them in 3 separate jails all within 2 minutes? I mean, whacking bin Laden wasn't as complicated.
However, bin Laden was not killed until 2011. So, this piece of dialogue by Jack Welker in season 5 of Breaking Bad also displays another inconsistency in the potential of the 2-year timeline of Breaking Bad taking place between 2008 and 2010. Vince Gilligan even addressed the inconsistencies in the timeline of Breaking Bad in an interview in 2012 on the subject of the final 8 episodes of season 5 of Breaking Bad. He stated, "We are very lucky that Sony and AMC, the companies we work for, are very understanding about schedule. Having said that, we're only human. Every now and then we do catch ourselves in a mistake or someone else catches us in a mistake. We hate when that happens, but it does happen." Vince Gilligan also stated in this interview, "I was talking a few minutes ago to a writer who was asking me about inconsistencies of when the show is set in time. When I was shooting the pilot episode, we had a scene where Walt puts his son's handicap placard on his car and it says 2007. The writer said to me, I thought the show took place in 2007 and it's only been a year since then. But last week you had someone mention the Osama bin Laden assassination. How do you reconcile that?" I had to say, well, honestly I don't. In a perfect world, the show is somewhat timeless and people will watch it and think of it as the present. Right off the bat, I believe Vince Gilligan meant to say 2008 in the scene he was referring to in the pilot episode of Breaking Bad. While I definitely agree with Vince Gilligan's hope and notion that Breaking Bad is somewhat timeless and that hopefully whenever people are watching the show they will think of it as the present, at the same time the inconsistencies in the timeline of Breaking Bad now appear to be magnified as a result of the creation of Better Call Saul as a prequel to Breaking Bad. While the exact timeline is most certainly not the most integral part of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, and any inconsistencies in this timeline really does not take away from the brilliance and greatness of these 2 shows. With this being said, heading into season 4 of Better Call Saul and beyond, I am very curious to see if the writers will try to establish a more concrete timeline for Breaking Bad in the plot of Better Call Saul. For example, in regards to the notorious bin Laden inconsistency in Breaking Bad, one way the writers could explain this dialogue by Jack Welker in Better Call Saul is by interjecting Jack's character into the plot of Better Call Saul at some point in time before the conclusion of the show in order to explain away this piece of dialogue from Breaking Bad. The most straightforward way to do this would seemingly be to have a piece of dialogue that displays that Jack Welker is a conspiracy theorist of some sort who believes that bin Laden has already been killed before 2011. Of course, this theory is just mere speculative conjecture at this point in time. With all this being said, when all is said and done, I believe we will get a much better idea of the writers' intentions regarding their decision to address these inconsistencies in the timeline of Breaking Bad in the plot of Better Call Saul following the conclusion of season 4. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure to check out the other Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad videos on my channel, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any videos. My name is Anton Jackson, thanks again for watching.